There's an important Social Security change taking effect on April 1st, and if you don't act before then, it could affect your payments. This new rule isn't just a minor tweak. It focuses on making sure every part of your Social Security record, your personal information, eligibility details, and documentation is fully verified and aligned. Any missing, outdated, or inconsistent detail in your file can lead to delays, incorrect calculations, or even reduced benefits, and most seniors haven't heard a word about it yet. Acting now is the best way to protect your monthly income and avoid a lot of avoidable stress. After more than 10 years helping families secure every dollar of their Social Security benefits, I've seen far too many people lose or postpone money simply because a simple verification step was missed or a piece of information wasn't updated on time. That's why staying informed and taking proactive steps ahead of deadlines like April 1st is so important. This new rule is all about making sure your Social Security account is fully synchronized with the SSA's records. Even small mismatches in your personal information, outdated medical evidence, or incomplete spousal or survivor details can trigger an automatic review by the system and slow or interrupt your deposits. The seriousness of this change is not obvious from the official notices, which is why so many seniors are unprepared. It's not just your own retirement account that is affected either. If you receive spousal or survivor benefits, those linked records are now subject to tighter verification as well. Even a small inconsistency between accounts can reduce the total amount your household receives or cause the SSA's computers to hold payments while they double-check details. Many people are shocked to find out that a simple oversight, like an old address, a missing middle initial, or an out-of-date marriage record, can change the money they count on. For those on disability benefits, the stakes are even higher. Stricter verification means outdated medical records or incomplete disability documentation can trigger benefit reviews, suspensions, or reductions. Far too many disabled seniors only discover there's a problem when their payment doesn't arrive, causing sudden financial strain. Keeping your medical records and contact details current is critical to avoid that kind of disruption. Another area that can be affected is your cost of living adjustment, or COLA. If your account isn't completely up to date when this rule is enforced, your COLA increase might not be processed correctly. Missing that adjustment can mean losing hundreds of dollars in expected payments over time, money that often goes straight to prescriptions, groceries, or utilities. Something as simple as an old bank account on file, an incorrect filing status, or a typo in your personal information can delay your COLA increase, and people often don't notice until their deposit is smaller or late. The good news is you can take practical steps right now, before April 1st, to prevent problems. Log into your My Social Security account and carefully review any notifications or alerts about missing or incomplete information. Confirm that your personal details, your full name, date of birth, Social Security number, and mailing address are all correct and match your official documents exactly. Check your direct deposit information to make sure the routing and account numbers are accurate and reflect your current bank. If you receive spousal or survivor benefits, review those linked accounts too and verify that all names, dates, and relationships are recorded properly. If you are on disability, make sure the SSA has current medical records and documentation for your condition. While you're reviewing your account, look for benefits you might qualify for but haven't claimed, such as spousal credits or other adjustments. If anything looks confusing or unclear, call Social Security directly. A short conversation now can easily prevent weeks of delays later. Seniors commonly run into problems when they ignore official letters or emails assuming they aren't urgent, forget to check joint or spousal accounts, fail to update bank information after a move or bank change. Treat disability verification as a one-time event instead of an ongoing requirement, or wait until after April 1st to fix issues. Even small mistakes like these can have a big impact on your monthly income and cause unnecessary anxiety. A few pro tips can make this process easier. Set aside a dedicated block of time, maybe an hour, to go through your SSA account carefully. Keep a checklist of all the items you need to review, such as personal details, bank information, and linked benefits. Ask a trusted family member to double-check your account with you for any oddities, and make it a habit to review your Social Security information regularly rather than once a year, so you catch issues early. Real-life examples show how important this is. Margaret, a retired teacher, assumed that her retirement and spousal benefits were correct and didn't log in to review them before April 1st. On April 2nd, she noticed that her monthly deposit was $200 less than expected because a minor discrepancy between her account and her spouse's delayed part of her payment. If she had checked and corrected both records in March, she could have avoided that shortfall entirely. John, a disabled veteran, hadn't updated his medical records with the SSA for 2 years. When the new rule took effect on April 1st, his account was automatically flagged for review due to outdated documentation. His payments were delayed for an entire month while the SSA gathered updated records, causing him serious financial stress. These cases illustrate how even small oversights, especially around deadlines and rule changes, can have major consequences, but also how simple, proactive steps ahead of time can prevent them. For seniors and their families, April 1st isn't just a date on the calendar. It's a key deadline that can determine whether money arrives on time or gets held up. That's why checking the accuracy of your full name, date of birth, social security number, address, and any linked spousal or survivor accounts is so important. Tiny inconsistencies, like a missing middle name or a slightly different spelling, can cause the SSA's system to flag your account for further review, delaying your payments. Making sure your information is completely accurate now is a simple but powerful safeguard against future complications. Verifying your bank details is just as crucial. Seniors who rely on direct deposit for their monthly benefits must make sure that the bank name, routing number, and account number on file are correct and up to date. A single digit off can keep your money from reaching you on time, causing worry and impacting your ability to pay bills. Confirming this information weeks before April 1st gives you time to correct errors and ensures your funds are sent safely to the right place. For those receiving disability, keeping your medical documentation current is essential. The SSA needs accurate, recent records to confirm ongoing eligibility. If they only have old or incomplete information, your account can be selected for review, putting a temporary hold on your payments. Updating your records in advance not only protects your income, but also helps COLA increases and other changes apply without interruption, so you receive the full amount you're owed. It's also wise to review whether you're receiving all the benefits you qualify for. Many seniors are missing out on spousal benefits, additional credits, or earlier COLA adjustments simply because they were never claimed or properly processed. A careful review of your Social Security account can reveal these opportunities, and claiming them now can raise your monthly income and strengthen your overall financial stability. Whenever you see something in your record that doesn't match your understanding or looks incomplete, contact the SSA right away. Whether it's a small mismatch in your name, an issue with your spouse's record, or uncertainty about your COLA, reaching out proactively lets the agency fix problems before they result in delayed or reduced payments. Keep notes of who you spoke with and when, so you have a clear record if you need to follow up. Taking these steps before April 1st is more than just a precaution. It's one of the most effective ways to protect your Social Security income. By verifying your personal details, checking linked spousal or survivor accounts, confirming your banking information, updating medical and disability records, and looking for overlooked benefits, you significantly reduce the chances that your account will be flagged for review or that your payments will be held up or reduced. Even a small oversight can trigger an automated process that holds your benefits for weeks. Acting now lets you stay in control and ensures that any cost of living increases or other adjustments take effect on time. For example, if a COLA increase is supposed to begin in April, but your account has an unresolved issue, your payment may not reflect that increase right away, leaving you short of what you expected for essentials like food, medications, and utilities. Handling verifications in advance ensures that your COLA is applied properly and supports your monthly budget. Social Security updates and rules can be confusing, which is why staying connected to a clear, reliable source of guidance helps so much. When you follow a channel dedicated to explaining these rules, You receive straightforward instructions, reminders, and real-world examples that you can apply immediately. You don't have to rely solely on letters that are easy to overlook or notices that are hard to interpret. Instead, you have a simple roadmap that helps you protect your benefits. Subscribing also gives you ongoing access to experience-based tips drawn from years of helping families claim what they're entitled to. With that kind of support, you can address issues early, avoid common pitfalls, and advocate effectively for yourself if problems arise. If a payment is delayed or a benefit seems missing, you'll know how to check, what to say when you contact the SSA, and what steps to take next. In short, reviewing your Social Security account now, before April 1st, and staying informed going forward is a straightforward but powerful way to prevent delayed or reduced payments, make sure any COLA increases are applied correctly, and stay fully up to date on the rules and deadlines that affect your financial security.